adding more color to the wigwag. I start with the darkest next to my dark color. And I want the blue to be dominant on this one. So the outside part is all going to be blue on this one. I did this shirt once before. I meant for the purple to be dominant, but accidentally the green was. So I'm still learning. But what's a day without something new to learn? So I'm following the W pattern all the way down. Now, since I want the ends to be blue, I'm going to take my light blue and go to this end, finish it out. It's both of my front pieces right there together at the very bottom. How do you know that? Well, because I've folded this before, and I was very cautious this time before I started putting dye on as to where the color went. Can't tell I was frustrated with myself over the last one, huh? So this is ice blue, my lightest color on this project in the blues. Next, I'm going to grab my greens. Both the colors that I just put on were Dharma colors. The first one was sky blue. The second one was ice blue. Now I'm applying bright green, and this should be the middle of my shirt if I'm doing it right this time. Have to wait 2 days to find out, because it takes time for it to batch. So I let it cure for 2 days because of cold weather. We are still fairly cold here, and I don't heat my house a whole lot. As you can tell, I would just as soon be running around in a tie-dyed hoodie anyway. Alright, this last color is Lime Pop, and this should be the center of my wigwag. Now, wipe your rack to make sure you don't have color you don't want, and turn your project over. Notice there's now color on this side beside the initial W I put on. It means some saturation has already occurred from the other side. That's a good thing. We want that. Starting again with the bright green. These are Dharma colors. Did I say that? Dharma colors are rather expensive, but very vibrant. The Procyon dyes work quite well. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. Lime Pop for the center, my favorite bright green color, Lime Pop. Last thing I have to do then is apply the last of the blues. We have sky blue, sky blue, and the last color is ice blue. Very pale, very pretty blue. Usually almost gets taken over by other colors if you're not cautious enough to put on extra. Notice how heavy I'm putting on the dye. These are very thick folds, and when you have thick folds, you do not want white t-shirt to be the end product. A little bit of white is okay. A lot of white is not. So, making sure my saturation is good. It's very important. Alright. And here's what the final product looks like dyed. Now I'm going to place it in a bin on the rack and let it dry. It has to cure. We'll put it in the bin. It cures for 2 days, and then I'll come back and show you the washout.